Which quest are you up for?
Finally! We're together! Again! I awakened before you, and ever since I've been running all over the place. It's been so long. It's been so long that now the problem is that I don't know what to talk about. Oh, I know. I'll just start with what's been going on recently. Thanks for coming to help me. I was the only one who could fight them. And honestly, I've been frightened. Oh, did I? It's because everyone helped out, including you and Hitsugi. I thought I was encouraging her, but I guess it had the opposite effect. I was really worried about it. But when she came back, she looked purposeful. And that's why now, I'm making sure to support her, so she knows she always has friends that she can lean on. Thinking of the old me, were you? Worry not, friend. I know what to do now. If there's any trouble, I'll be sure to turn to you right away. I'm not alone anymore, and I'm never going to forget that, so everything's going to be fine. My head is still killing me. I'm fine. No need to worry about me. I'm just a little feverish from all the excitement of doing something new. And I wouldn't be able to sleep if I tried anyway.
First of all, I want to apologize to all of you for the trouble I caused.
None of this is your fault, Hitsugi. It's all because of those destructive people.
I set it in motion, though. Please, just let me apologize. And we can't forget about Al.
Actually, since it's related to Al, why don't I brief you on the damage we sustained in the attack first? Although control of the Ark ship was temporarily compromised, it is now completely back in our hands. The Ark ship is stationed near Earth again, and we've deployed countermeasures to ensure this will not be repeated. I won't allow it. In terms of harm to people, there was comparatively little. Because of our enemy's misuse of limiters, most ARC's operatives were rendered unable to fight and evacuated. It ended up being a good thing. It's just that Al, he was...
You don't have to protect my feelings, Sierra. I was connected to Al, so I already know. He was absorbed into Mother. He stayed with me. When I lost heart, he was there to pick me up. Right now, that connection of ours has weakened. But that doesn't mean it's gone. So I'm going to get him back. I know I can take him back from Mother.
What's she planning to do? Now that she has him, anyway.
To explain that, we must first talk about what exactly Al and Mother are.
Here is what Earth Guide records have on Mother. The being known as Mother is believed to have come to Earth from an unknown place at a time so long ago, it is practically myth. And this being from an entirely different world just happened to awaken and become active in our time.
Yes, if you trace her origins, she began with us. The being known as Mother is a copy of the Akashic record Shion, the first such copy, in fact. They were able to create her, but could not control her. Thus, they abandoned their failed first model in subspace. Then, she managed to find her way to Earth and became Mother. Indeed. And so it makes perfect sense that ether and photons are so similar. They were originally one and the same.
No one at ARCS need feel responsible. However she came to be, the fact remains that the people and civilizations of Earth have evolved in new ways because of Mother. And consequently, this series of events is something the people of Earth must overcome, a wall they must scale for the sake of progress. For the moment, however, we would do better to save our concern for the boy named Al.
And on that note, I have something to tell you all about him. This information came to light when we analyzed the data from Hitsugi's rescue and Al's subsequent absorption by Mother.
What came to light?
The truth of what Al is. He is actually a dark crystal, one that gave itself new form when our comrade awoke. In other words, Al is Dark Falls.
Dark Falls? As in, ARC's arch enemy?
Yes, it is a fragment of the profound darkness, which is ARC's enemy and the entity in command of all Falspawn. More simply, Dark Falls is an extremely powerful Falspawn that takes on different vessels, allowing movement through different worlds.
Vessels? Wait, so that means the thing that attached itself to me was...
Yes, a new Dark Falls, attempting to be born using you as its vessel. Al is that new Dark Falls. That vessel being an avatar of ether, your sudden logout from PSO2, and our comrade's power. Those factors combined miraculously to cause Al to take form as himself, rather than Dark Falls. As Mother said when she confronted Al, he is a hybrid of ether and photons. Al is a miraculously balanced being, wrought from our allies' photons and Hitsugi's ether.
Calling his existence a miracle seems like an understatement. Is that kind of thing really even possible?
There was something Al said. Something about me and our friend being the ones who led him out of the darkness. If that darkness was the power of Dark Falls, I have to imagine that's probably what he meant.
What a mess of a hybrid he is. Man, oh man.
I think his hybrid form was the result of our comrades' photons, which consume and suppress the power of Falspawn. However, these facts also point out just how precarious of a situation we find ourselves in. The F factor inside Al was being suppressed by those photons. But Mother absorbed Al, which is weakening his connections to our friend and to Hitsuki. Which means that all that's left inside Al... Oh, come on! I'm in the middle of something here! We've got phantasms detected in Las Vegas! Wait, these readings...
Whatever's there, it'll be faster for us to go check it out ourselves. We'll have to deal with it either way. Come on, Hitsugi. Gonna stand there and space out all day? Get ready to move.
Okay.
Phantasms, all right. Never seen this kind before, but there is something familiar.
Hey, could they be?
Falspawn, eh? So they finally showed up.
There's something different about their color and bodies. They're like Falspawn, but also phantasms.
Analysis complete. They're composed like phantasms, but their statistics are closer to Falspawn. Hybrids indeed.
So they're Falspawn, but made of ether. What a goddamn mess.
This is happening because Mother absorbed Al, isn't it, Sierra?
Yes, I think it probably is. Continuing our earlier discussion, with Al's connection to the two of you weakened, the F factor within him has become more dominant. And as it seems likely Mother is taking advantage of him being in that state to abuse his power, it only makes sense that the Falspawn part of him is coming to the forefront.
Mother controls Ether, Al is linked to the Falspawn, and they fused. And these are the new Phantasms born from that union. Eska Falspawn.
Weirdly enough, seeing them in person confirmed our assumptions. Still, if these things have the Falspawn's same winning charm, it's gonna get real nasty around here. We had Falspawn appear on Earth once. Arcs helped to deal with them on the down low, but even that small number caused quite a kerfuffle. Makes me sick to my stomach just thinking about those monsters that corrupt everything, regenerating over and over like phantasms.
Your combat data indicates that they haven't completely become Falspawn yet.
I guess there's not much time to spare. I've made such a mess of things. I need to hurry and get Al back. Wait! You could hear that? Forget I said anything! It's nothing!
The hell it was! This is exactly how you got screwed up before. Look, you can't just let it eat you up like this. Come to me with your problems. Don't face them alone. I might be a hard ass, but I'm on your side.
Thank you both. I've just been so frustrated. I get to feeling useless. And I've always hated that side of myself. I'm not getting stopped now, though. I refuse to lose anything else.
I admire that attitude. But if you try to do everything alone, you'll be right back where you started.
There wasn't anyone I could rely on around.
Ouch. You got me.
But there is now. I've got you two with me, so I'll be just fine. Or maybe I should say I've always had people I could count on. I just didn't realize it. Right, Corey?
Did you call me, Hitsugi? I came for you, Hitsugi. Let's go see Mother. Let's get you straightened out. And properly this time.
Corey,
You. Ever since you showed up, Hitsugi hasn't been right. It's all your fault. Not for you. Hitsugi would have been with me. Now and forever. Oh, I am gonna cut you! No!
Emergency! Code due!
Hitsugi!
Completed!
Hitsugi! You're so energetic!
really different from the broken toy you were before. Oh, yes. Yes! This is so fun! We really do know how to have a blast, Hitsugi.
So, yeah, you probably don't need me to tell you this, but this kid's got a couple of screws loose.
She's always like that.
You need better taste in friends.
Keep the lectures to yourself. Really, though. She's always been weird, yes, but not like this. Fun! I'm having so much fun with you, Hitsugi! And the way she's laughing. Cory, she's...
Ball spawn. Damn it! That wasn't all of them?
What? Cory, look out!
Hitsugi!
Hitsugi? Hitsugi, did you... save me? I thought you were being controlled. Why would you save me? Duh! Because we're friends! Friends. That's right. I'm Hitsugi's friend. We've always been together.
Calm your mind. Quiet your heart. Close your eyes.
Ophia!
Don't strain yourself, Cory Washinomiya. If you die, Mother would weep at your loss. And then, who would be left to save your friend?
Okay. You.
Our last meeting, while you were conscious, took place in Japan. Though I have since taken time to research, and I have learned much about your body. I am Ophiel Herbert of Mother Corps, the disciple of Mercury.
So you're doing something to Cory.
You misunderstand. Mother and I both are simply helping her fulfill her wishes. And she wishes to take you back and return to her normal life with you. As such, I am simply arranging things so that she achieves that goal without troubling herself with errant thoughts.
You mean you're manipulating her? That punk's got one trick, running away.
Cory.
Yet another curious creature has emerged, Mother. And it seems Earthguide has been referring to them as Eska Fullspawn.
That name is accurate, on the whole. Though, if I had to make a distinction, I'd say that these phantasms are, in fact, under my control.
Oh, they are they? Well, in that case, Mother, did you intend for the Eska Fallspawn to cause all of the destruction they did?
It has not integrated.
Integrated?
Al, a hybrid of ether and photon, has merged into me. And yet, has not fully integrated with me. Due to this, while the Eska Fallspawn has come from me, I still lack complete control over them.
What is preventing full integration?
Likely the connection with Hitsugi Yasaka and the Ark's operative.
Yes. So long as those connections remain, some part of the entity called Al will linger within me, interfering with my control. They are strong connections indeed, and yet it is that very strength which produced the miracle called Al. And if we mean to sever them, we have no choice but to kill those to whom Al connects.
Mother, are you going to kill Hitsugi?
Yes, Kori Washinomiya. For that is the only way that I can see possible to save your friend, Hitsugi Yasaka. Her brainwashing has taken root in the very core of our mind. Even surgery is not adequate to correct it. That is why our only choice is to do as Mother said and kill her. Reset her mind and bring her back to life. You do understand, Kori Washinomiya.
And she'll go back to normal if we do that, right? Hitsugi will come back? It'll be like before? Going to school, chatting about fashion and student council, sharing our hearts. We can go back to school and spend our days together just like we used to, right?
Of course.
Something is not right.
You refer to Kori Washinomiya? Considering what obstacles will frustrate her goals, her instability is unavoidable.
That Kori Washinomiya is unstable goes without saying, but Mother is behaving strangely as well. Mother is extremely hostile to the beings in PSO2 known as Photoners, and desires to take revenge against them. Of that I am aware. And she had maintained a spirit of benevolence in her dealings with we denizens of Earth. However, recently I am not so certain. After pursuing relentless attacks on Earthguide, she commands us to kill Hitsugi Yasaka.
Some must be sacrificed for the greater good, as we were forced to do for the development of Mother Core. I believe this was a painful decision for Mother to make, but it does not indicate that something is amiss.
On the subjects of things amiss, I worry about you, Ophiel. Why did you kill Beitor?
It was an order from Mother.
I do not believe so. If it was, there was no reason to leave Haggoth out of it. The decision was yours alone, was it not? For whatever reason, Mother does not question you, and thus it falls to me to do so. Ophiel Herbert, why did you hide behind Mother's name to kill Bator? What do you see at the end of this path you walk with Mother?
Sir, tell me what your thoughts are on the current state of Earth.
You are behaving less and less like yourself, answering a question with a question.
Humanity is stagnant, technologically, genetically, spiritually. So much so that regression seems likely. Amidst that, Mother has appeared, and Ether with her. It is a paradigm shift for humanity, and I have no compunction in dirtying my hands for that cause. All we do is for this planet's future. Some sacrifices are necessary. This was true before, and will continue to be so.
For the future of this planet, you say? It might have served you far better would you have decided to have been a philosopher instead of a doctor, Ophiel.
Oh, it's you. Oh. There's no hiding anything from you, huh? Corey wasn't good at anything. Bad at sports, school, totally out of step with everything. Even when things were tough, she'd still have this gentle smile, like she was somehow happy. I first met her after we started high school. It was through Mother Corps that we met. To be honest, at first I just kind of wrote her off as this dim-witted kid. She was always following me around, so at first I just kind of saw her as an annoyance. So I treated her coldly at first. And yet, she didn't shy away. Whenever she saw me, she'd come running like a puppy. I wonder when it was. The two of us joined student council. And Corey, she got bullied a little. People would hide her things or mess with her desk. It went on for a while. And even then, she was always smiling. She always smiled like she was enjoying herself. Even though I was the reason she was getting bullied, that smile was always on her face. You see, originally, I was being bullied. Corey saw people were teasing me because I was spirited, so she stopped them, and they came after her instead. I had no idea. I just kept thinking she was annoying. And then one day, I ran into her being bullied. But she looked at me and smiled. Corey just smiled, as she always did. I realized that smile of hers was a sign that she was fighting an impossible battle inside. It was a sign that she was struggling, that she wanted help. Until then, I had no idea. And so I clenched my fists and went for the bullies. A teacher caught us and we were punished. Not exactly a happily ever after. After that, Corey stuck even closer to me. And I accepted her. When we saw her earlier, Corey was laughing. Laughing the same way she did back then. I know that laugh. She laughs that way when she needs my help. It's just like it was back then. She's suffering because she wants to help me. So that's why I need to save her. Ouch! Sorry. You're right. I don't need to save her. We do.
Hello? Oh, you're with Hitsuki. Oh, my. I'm not interrupting something, am I?
Come on, Sierra. Don't tease us.
Just a little joke. And now that you're back and relaxed, you and Enga are like two peas in a pod. The similarity is uncanny.
What? I'm too young to be jaded. It's my junior year. I've got dumb kid time left.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
Ugh. What are you doing there, Enga?
Don't worry about it. Yo, Sierra, I thought we were in a hurry. What gives?
Oh, yes, we are. We've picked up Eska Frostbond readings.
Again? Where?
I'm verifying the coordinates now. They're at Celestia Academy. That's Hitsuki's school.
Huh? I'm at school? How did I get here? Wait. There's nothing weird about this. I'm a high school student after all. I go here. This is normal. But it feels nostalgic and lonely. I wonder why. Doesn't it feel that way for you too, Hitsuki? Huh? Hitsuki? Oh, right. I came here because Mother wanted me to. Right. And she told me that Hitsuki would show up if I caused any trouble. Hitsuki and I spent our days together at this school. This is our place to return to. She will come here to protect it. I will destroy it? I'll destroy it? But why would I hurt the place where I spent my days with Hitsugi? To get her back? To save her? I have to destroy our special place to do that? Why? Why? You can't do this, Corey! Listen to yourself! Hitsugi and I made all of our memories here. We studied together, played sports together, laughed, got angry, cried. Together! Always together. I can't. I won't. I would never! This place, this school, this is where Hitsugi and I belong. I won't let anyone destroy it, ever! Hitsugi! Talk later, Tori. Let's get rid of these things and protect our school first! Yeah, let's do it! Tori! Hitsugi! I'm so sorry! I was trying to destroy our school. I was trying to destroy our home. I don't know why. I didn't want to, but it felt like it was the only way to get you back. And then we protected it, though. We were okay, because you helped. You're right! Cory? What's wrong, Cory? Cory!
How troublesome. You really shouldn't interfere with someone else's patient.
Stop! Stay out of me! No! 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 Stop! Stop! I don't want to fight! I don't want to fight Hitsugi! I have no other choice, though. This is for Mother. If I don't kill Hitsugi, she won't come back. And Mother won't be happy. Alright! Time to die, Hitsugi! You'll come back to me! If you die! You... people... Just... how rotten are you?! Give Hitsugi back! Give her back! Give her back! Give her back!
Your Majesty! Code!
More power! Isn't this a blast, Hitsugi? How fun! You're not even trying, huh? Hitsugi!
Completed!
Hitsugi! We're not done yet! Hitsugi! Just stand down, Cory! If we keep fighting, there's no telling what will happen to you! I can't! Hitsugi! I have to save you! And Mother ordered me to kill you, okay?
Her vital signs are abnormal. Her body is overloaded. She should be in incredible pain. And yet...
Cory!
Fall back, Hitsugi. You shouldn't have to do this. I'll take care of her.
No. It's been my mistake from the start for not facing her properly. So, I'll set things right. I will be the one to strike Cory down. Just quit your moping, okay? I don't want to see your face so troubled. Shake it off. I was always alone before you. You were my first friend. The first person who was important. I want to be together always. Forever. No matter what happens, Hitsugi. Let me go! I have to deal with Cory! I'd want to save her if I could. But if she has to die, it's my duty to do it. So let me do it! You're still telling me not to give up?
Of course they would. They have never once backed down, no matter what has happened. They're remarkable. So you can't either, Hitsugi. If you give up, that'll be it. You won't be able to do anything. That power of yours is the embodiment of your hopes. Never let yourself be defeated.
Sierra!
Hell. Probably would be faster to just take her down. But man, that wouldn't be right. Yo, Hitsugi, you want to save Al too, don't you? Hurry and save Cory then. Use your power and make your dreams a reality.
Inga! Thank you. Please. Help me. Give me the power to make my dreams come true. Such a warm light. Is this the power I felt when I was saved? Cory, I'll save you right now! Hitsugi? Hitsugi! Hitsugi! I'm so glad we're together! At last! Hitsugi! I'm so sorry! I was so afraid. I thought you hated me. We were always together. And then we weren't. And then... I'm sorry, Cory. I'm sorry for leaving you alone. You didn't do anything wrong, Cory. It was my fault. It was my fault for how I treated you. I should have told you everything. We should have talked more. My worries and hurts, and your worries and your hurts. We should have confronted those things head on. I'm a real failure as a friend, aren't I? So, if it's okay with you, why don't we start over one more time? Go back to how things were when we first met.
Of all the barging in and undoing my procedure, you cut the ether without harming the body? According to legend, it has the power of purification. I never would have thought that it would manifest as this. It appears the ether responded to her feelings. Her desire was so powerful, overwhelming, to save Cory Washinomiya and the hybrid. Oh!
My, what an unexpected and lovely response. I had fully intended to kill you.
Phaleg! What is your intent?
Didn't I say to kill you?
I'm asking you, why?
You have a detestable scent. The scent of someone arrogant and foolish enough to believe he should control others. Your scent is not like those of Mother or of Arx, and I find it most repugnant. He got away. Well, no matter. I can kill him at any time. You seem to be developing quite well. I can hardly wait for my chance to see you at full power.
Hitsugi! Hitsugi!
I know. Oh, come on, Corey! Don't blow your nose on me! Hey! You're doing that on purpose! Okay, time to get off me!
Sheesh. Where'd that menacing attitude from before go?
Everyone, can you hear me?
Sierra? What's up? You look like you just saw a ghost.
We'll talk about it later, but just look at the sky. Look at the sky. At the moon.
The moon? What the? The moon is changing color!
Mother! Where are you? Huh? So they are issuing forth even here. Well, I can only suppose that it is because they are phantasms that they are appearing here. This place is where Mother is, making it the source of ether. You don't lack for numbers, but I've not the time to deal with you. Mother, what the blazes was that?
Rather than letting them run amok, I will absorb them into this body and put them to use. It is my only choice.
That seems like it would cause a great deal of strain. Can your body hold that much?
Your concerns are unfounded. More pressing, you had some business with me, Aratron.
Yes, I bring news. Ill news, I fear. Kore Washinomiya has regained her own consciousness. She has left us. Further, Ophiel has not returned. Whether that is because he has forsaken us, or... What it means is that ultimately, you and I are the ones who remain.
I see. You do well to depart, Aratron. I see no reason for you to remain by my side any longer.
Put your mind at ease, Mother. I am with you. I will not leave you. I promised as much. Being with you reminds me of when we first met, when we came to research the moon. You showed me new prospects, and I resolved to follow you. I feel the same now. My decision remains unchanged. You are the one who showed this withered old man that there are dazzling possibilities. Nothing will change that, Mother.
Even if what I do is, put crudely, bad.
I was the one who woke you, yes? 12 years ago, as I worked on moon development, I roused you from slumber. Thus, no matter what you try to achieve, it is my duty to see it through. I suppose you might call it responsibility, whether your objectives serve good or ill. And it will be up to history to decide whichever it may be. It is that simple. We each act according to our own aspirations. Mine is to watch over you and see you to your destination. Follow your heart and follow your intuition to achieve what you will, Mother. For that, I will bring my strength to bear.
How sentimental of you.
To me, that is quite the compliment.
We are approaching the finale. We cannot afford even one false move now. To achieve the next stage in human evolution and development, and to create something new, I must also act.
As you have all no doubt noticed, This is the state of the moon. This is an image of the portion changing color, taken via telephoto lens.
That's so creepy. Are those all Eska Fallspawn?
And they're trying to make a damn path to Earth with their bodies. If they get to Earth, we're screwed. No way we can fight all of them.
It would be too much even for ARCs. Even if we quarantined the entirety of Earth, it wouldn't be enough.
I can't believe their numbers. Mother said she couldn't integrate with Al, but it's become this bad?
Corey, would I be correct in assuming that they're primarily appearing on the moon due to Mother's presence?
Oh, yeah. My memories are fuzzy, but I think I was on the moon with her.
Still, the place where we went to save Hitsugi should be totally destroyed, along with those two little brats.
The place where Hitsugi was held is a facility that was used for moon development and later abandoned. Right now, Mother is in a place made specifically for her. It's a totally different location, I think.
That conflicts with our info from Earth Guide.
Oh, well, I was pretty out of it, so maybe I'm not right. Or completely wrong. I'm so sorry.
What are you apologizing for? I'm just grumbling about Earth Guide's info not matching up. It's unrelated. Plus, I think you've got other people to apologize to.
Oh, I should have said it sooner. But I'm very sorry for all the trouble I caused everyone with ARCs. I know I'll never be able to apologize enough.
Think nothing of it. You were being controlled, Corey. Don't beat yourself up about it.
It's not good enough. If there's anything I can do, I'll do it. Anything. I'll do whatever you ask.
Anything. I know. I'll leave it to our comrade here.
I'll do anything. I'll commit ritual suicide. Though I really hate pain. Could someone just kill me instead? Or I'll be a maid. I could cook and clean, and you could yell at me if there's ever any dust. Oh, or I could do a sexy dance. I'd put on that sort of show. If it were a command, I would obey. But that would be so embarrassing. So, Hitsugi, look away. Don't watch.
This reminds me of when Hitsugi first came here.
I'd like to put those memories behind me. If you don't say something, those wild ideas of hers are only going to get wilder. Support Hitsugi? Of course! But,
Meaning you should stop sweating the details and focus on being a good friend to Hitsugi. If you don't, my boneheaded sister will go off the deep end again. She needs a friend who can pump the brakes for her.
Hitsugi? Are you sure? I don't want to do anything weird and make trouble for you again. Corey! Right! I'm going to stop Mother and save Al. There'll be no time to waste. So, make sure you keep up. Right. I got it.
Well then, we have our location, our objective, and our target. So, make sure you're ready. So gather your strength beforehand. I'll call you when we're ready.
Emergency announcement. Signs of Dark Vault persona have been detected in the path of the Oracle fleet. Tactical prep is underway.
Hitsugi? Are you really going to fight Mother?
What? Losing your nerve at the 11th hour?
Oh, no. I was just thinking about how this has all gotten so big, it might be too much for us.
True. Somewhere along the way, this became a serious affair. We're dealing with the leaders of Mother Corps, Avatar Arms, Escafal Spawn. I never could have imagined. But no matter how big of a deal it is, it doesn't change my objectives. I'm going to save Al from Mother. That's my only goal.
I see.
You're still unsure, Corey? Oh, about whether you can turn against Mother?
Huh? No, I'm not!
You're a part of this. So we can't really tell if it's Mother or us that's wrong. So that's not important. It's about whether we have the determination to act. It's about thinking and deciding for yourself. That's it. If you're still unsure, Corey, you don't have to push yourself to go along with me. That would only bring pain.
Hitsugi, you want to save Al. That makes me want to support you. And that's my only goal. That's why I have no reservations. I'm going with you, Hitsugi.
Corey.
And if Mother is making a mistake, we need to help her by stopping her. That's our responsibility as Mother Corps.
Well, I'm going to forge ahead just like always. I hope you're ready, Corey.
I am. You know, you've changed.
Really? You don't think it's just an act?
I don't. Before, you used logic to find solutions and push through. But you're different now. Now, you just say what you want and do it, coming out swinging.
You make it sound like I act without thinking. Which I guess isn't wrong.
But you know, I like you better now, Hitsugi.
Huh? You're not going to get mad? Call me a fake? And try to slice me up?
Come on! Can't we just let that go? Plus, you were really indecisive when that was going on. It did seem like you were a fake.
Oh, tell me how you really feel. Jeez. I really was feeling lost, though. You stabbed me good, though, Corey. I guess that woke me up.
You can slice and dice and stab me, Hitsugi! Kill me yourself! And then I'll live on in your heart. Eternally. Faintly. Hey!
Hey, you know, that's kind of romantic. Living on forever in someone's heart. What I really learned was to never, ever let myself waver.
Oh, hey. Good timing. This is to be our final battle. So let's call Earth Guide to ask for help. And we got through.
There's no video output?
Weird. Yo! Sir Adam! Can you hear us?
Loud and clear, Enga. The audio is fine, though the video connection seems to be on the fritz. Perhaps it has something to do with the influence of the Phantasms on the moon.
You guys picked up on that too. You could have given us a friendly warning.
I apologize. We were still in the middle of making preparations here. However, I can guess why you got in touch, Enga. All of our preparations are complete. Earth Guide will support you with all the power we have, myself included, of course. For the sake of the people on Earth and their evolution, we must win this battle. However, the strength of those of Earth alone will not be enough. As such, ARC's operatives, please offer assistance in our hour of need. Enga, I want to make it clear to you. Please don't forget how important your safety and power are. Please be careful, and I'll see you next time, after you survive this.
Huh. Likewise.
Everything is in place for working with Earth Guide. Seems your worries were unfounded, Enga.
He called our comrade here and Hitsugi. Did they see through me? No, not a chance.
What was that, Enga?
Nothing. More importantly, when are things going to be ready here, Sierra?
I thought you'd never ask. I determined the strike point, calculated the enemy's strength, made plans, and received full approval. I've even received general approval for all kinds of backup plans. That's all I'm able to do, so I'll leave the rest to all of you. I'm sorry for always relying on you so much. I know I can count on you.
Hey, boss. If you're dropping in to say hi, I guess things must have settled down a bit, huh? How long has it been since we've spent quality time together? I heard you were just sleeping, so I wasn't worried or anything. But getting to meet up and chat sure puts my mind at ease. I guess you think I'm exaggerating, huh? From my perspective, it was a pretty long time to wait. Oh, really? Well, believe it or not, I'm growing all the time. Honest. I see what you're trying to do. You can try to embarrass me by saying weird stuff, boss, but it won't work.
I'm used to you teasing me, so you're gonna have to try harder than that. Boss? Personal space? Personal space? Jeez, you never give me any warning. Any funny business, and Matoy's gonna hear about it. Going through this song and dance really drives home that you're back for good, boss. I should have said so earlier, but welcome back, boss. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Oh my! It's you! How lovely! It's been such a long time. You remember me, yes? Your token silence speaks volumes about the haziness of your memory. I am Katori. Katori! Your beloved bouncer, who is now the elegant maiden of legend?
A legendary magnet of customer complaints, you mean?
Small wonder, considering you barely helped with promotion, Saga. It certainly is difficult to make a name for ourselves that way. But with help from our great friend, the Bouncer class has found universal acceptance.
Many operatives were evidently inspired by you to try new classes and weapons. Your actions have inspired greater Orcs diversity and Bouncer class adoption. Along with all that time Katori wasted saying, a great operative once used it too.
That wasn't a lie! I do not lie! Even if you didn't use exactly what I was advertising, I'm sure you were aware of it at least. And if you started using them for us in the future, then everything I said would be retroactively true.
Diversifying your offense makes it easier to handle adverse situations. That much is true. The more of us that realize that, the easier it will be to deal with future crises. And given the new issues we have to contend with, if you need our help, just ask.
Exactly right. The strides I have made were all for your benefit.
As you can see, Katori hasn't changed much. She'll probably just get in the way. But, hey.
How could you, Saga? Listen, nod not in his general direction.
Magnifique! Simply brilliant. Wouldn't you agree? Behold her exquisite form. Impeccable, elegant, soft to the touch. The only word worthy to describe her is perfection. But most importantly, she loves me and will always be by my side. Très belle. Oh, terribly sorry. Though, who are you? No ill will intended, of course. My attention is simply focused on my darlings. My name is Pietro, and this is my beloved Katarine. I do not believe we've had the pleasure. Allow me to divulge all about my beloved child. About the unique glories of being a summoner. Summoners were established fairly recently as a new Arcs class, as a new calling to follow. The best feature of being a summoner is your children. Summoners head to the field of battle with their lovelies in tow. The boorish call them pets, but to me, They are my irreplaceable, darling children. You see? By conducting pets with their weapon, the harmonizer, the summoner class performs a glorious melody of exquisite eradication. What do you think? I assume you understand and want to give it a try, correct? Do not be shy. Be a summoner. I established this class so that everyone can understand the sublime happiness that these little ones bring. Oh, Katerine, you naughty girl, you. Yes, yes, I know. Shall we pay a visit to the cafe then? I must bid you adieu. May your life as a summoner be a happy and fruitful one. Now, Katerine. No need to rush. Your food isn't going anywhere. Ow! Ow! No teeth! No teeth!
Alright, I'll give you a brief overview. So, during your treatment, ARC's organizational structure underwent dramatic changes. First, Ook became our admiral, ARC's top brass. Theodore is her adjunct. Each of the 6 is now also in command of their respective bureau. Huey is the commander of the Combat Bureau, and Clarice Crace III is the lieutenant. Maria is the commander of the General Affairs Bureau, with Sarah as its lieutenant. Regius is the commander of the Training Bureau. Zeno is his lieutenant. And then there's Kasra, the one we keep having trouble with. He's the commander of the Intelligence Bureau. When establishing policies for ARCs as a whole, the head of each bureau and the admiral hold a meeting to draft their ideas. Upon establishing the ship overseer position for us, Shao returned to the mothership to focus on his calculations. That's right! We're overseeing the ship in Shao's stead. Impressive, huh? It's been about 2 years since I was born, but I had an adult mind and body from the very beginning. Oh, by the way, according to Shao, my personality was modeled after Admiral Ook's. One last thing I should mention. There's a special title within ARCs called the Guardian. Guardians don't belong to a specific bureau. Rather, they are unique operatives who can act as they please. You and Matoy are both Guardians now. And that makes me your dedicated operator, Guardian. I think that about wraps things up. Watch out, universe. We're gonna do great things together.
Emergency announcement. We are commencing...
Oh my! Hello, hello! It feels like a long time since I've seen you. Risa, remember me? It's a rare treat to see you here. Did you come here for some projectile play too? You think it's strange that I'm here? I'm not the only one. Everyone from ARCS is here. Of course, ARCS can only begin the attack with the go-ahead from on high. So the Phantom's here, right? They're fascinating targets. It's almost like I'm shooting nothing at all. Shooting them sort of like shooting false spawn. They're not alive. They're unstable nothings that are trying to become somethings. They're trying so hard to take form, and the sensation is just... oh, it's almost too much to bear. I'm really jealous you get to come here on your own. I want to be a guardian too. Well, whatever. Restrictions make every bullet I do get to fire that much more satisfying. So what do I care? Okay, bye-bye. Toodaloo!
Bonsoir, mon ami. No need to be bashful. I'm referring to you, mon ami. You share my aspirations, which makes you mon ami. Now, Josephine. No pecking. I'm not your lunch. This is your first encounter with Josephine, is it not? Isn't she cute? Her robust appetite is but one of her many adorable qualities. The way she eyes me as if I am her prey only heightens her charm. Which reminds me, have you been boosting your little one's energy on a regular basis? These darlings, they are very special. We must provide them with the energy they need to grow. You might even say that the love we give them allows them to spread their wings and soar through the vast sky. Isn't that right, Josephine? You mustn't make a mess here. I think she's hungry, so I must bid you adieu, mon ami. Josephine! No need to play the tyrant. I've prepared a most exceptional dinner for you today. It's tight! Aiming for my eyes, you little prankster? Hello there, mon ami. A little birdie told me about your recent activities, leading a most wonderbar life as a summoner, yes? Ah! Not so fast, mon ami. You mustn't ignore a friend. Friends are the most important thing in this world. Don't you agree, Elizabeth? Please, mon ami. How rude. I haven't introduced her to you yet. Behold, my beloved Elizabeth. Dazzling, isn't she? The one from before? Oh, Josephine. She's getting freshened up, as they say. Exercise in moderation. Refresh in moderation. And love with everything you have. That will see your darlings to their full potential. My three loves are Catherine, Josephine, and Elizabeth. They are the wonderful pets that summoners can currently use. Catherine is a quadruped. Josephine flies, and Elizabeth walks on two legs. They all have their own unique look and characteristics, which only makes them lovelier and more delightful. I cannot possibly choose one over the other. I love Catherine, Josephine, and Elizabeth absolutely equally. Elizabeth, I know. You love me too. Careful, Elizabeth. Our arms weren't made to go that way. It's also bad manners to gnaw on someone's head. Oh my, it's time for dinner. Off we go to the kitchen, Elizabeth. I know I'm delicious, but please.
Hey, boss. Who are the newcomers?
I'm Hitsugi, and this is Al.
I'm Io. No need for formalities. What brings you guys here with the boss?
Well, they've helped us out with a bunch of stuff, so...
Oh, right. The annoying stuff the boss got caught up in.
Wow. Word travels fast. I can't deny any of it, though.
Don't worry about it. It's in the boss's nature to deal with annoying stuff like this. Right, boss? Yep, that's who you are. The boss always tries to go it alone, no matter how much we plead otherwise.
Is going it alone a bad thing?
Nah, it's fine. Just hate to see a friend overexert themselves. A little trust wouldn't hurt either. Not overdoing it and getting support when you need it, that's what friends are for. Right, boss? Not that it matters what I say. You won't change your mindset. All we can do is come up with approaches to match your way of doing things. I guess you have to get used to that part.
So, your boss is a little pushy too, huh?
Definitely pushy. When the boss makes a decision, they stick to it. You hear about the way they handled the revival of the Profound Darkness?
Oh me! Oh my! Oh me! Oh my!
Oh, whoa! Way to scare me half to death!
No need to be scared. I, Risa, am an upstanding ARCS operative.
Whether you're ARCs or not, anyone's gonna jump if you sneak up behind them like that!
Incidentally, perhaps I could just shoot you. What a refreshingly innocent response. Are these your new friends? Oh me, oh my. With all due respect, I intend to get along with everyone most harmoniously. I don't know what they're thinking, however. Now, may I ask who you are, young lady?
I'm Hitsugi. This little guy is Al.
Not your names. Who are you? Well, whoever they are, if they know you, then it's fine.
No kidding.
Oh, how about this? Let's have a shootout to make our friendship official!
Shootout? Sorry, but that's not really my thing.
Aw, that's too bad. I bet you give off a totally different feeling when you're between my crosshairs than ARC's people do. Oh well. If you change your mind, let me know. I'll shoot you anytime. Ba-blah! Actually, I might shoot you even if you don't let me know.
Don't take this the wrong way, but some of you ARC's people are completely insane. For some reason, it felt like that last one was looking right through us. Spooky. Right, Al?
I wasn't scared. Actually, she seemed kinda nice.
What? Oh, she did?
Why, when you propose making a new class, you absolutely must acquire permission from advocates of the other classes. This class just lures enemies in with cuteness, but it'll jeopardize the bouncer's position. Even if ARCS does, I'll never go along with it.
That's unfortunate. But Summoner has already been authorized by ARCS, so your permission is unneeded. Most importantly, I'll never be parted from my babies. Isn't that right, Katarine? Ouchies! That hurts, Katarine!
That's so cute. It makes me want to throw up. No, don't do that, Katori. What's at issue here is the dishonor to bouncers.
Oh, you. What? It's not like there's any particular problem here. Katori's just whining at the Summoner Advocate. Summoner? Oh. It's a rather interesting test class. It never would have occurred to me to use monsters to fight. It's good timing, too. Things wouldn't have gone so well if this came up before Katori was chosen as administrator for the Bouncer Permit exam. Lazy is her MO, so she figures not having to fight for yourself means she could take it easy. She'd be a summoner without a second thought. Now that she is progressively mastering her art, it would be a waste to throw away her aptitude. But she's jealous that the summoners seem to have it easy, so she's complaining about it.
You've nothing to say, Saga? Hey, Mr. Training Fanatic, the bouncer's honor is at stake here. I mean, look at this. Summoners clearly got 16 different ways to slack off. It's not fair.
Now, don't go spouting biased accusations.
Hey, you! Feel free to give him an earful anytime.
Mon ami! Look at what a good mood Katarine is in. How are your babies doing?
Oh, wait, no! It could not be. Has this miscreant poisoned you against the summoners as well? Listen! What is the meaning of you stooping low to become a summoner rather than a bouncer like me? Depending on your answer, maybe I'll consider becoming one. What do you say, Saga?
Permission denied. Now, it's time for training.
Hey, wait! I'm not done yet! And I'm free to pick whatever class I want! Any class I want!
You have a duty as representative of the bouncers. Your authority stems from fulfilling it.
How is training part of my bouncer duty?
What a lively one she is. Eh, Katarine? She may have some sharp opinions, but never fear, for I shall never leave you. Yes, I know. I know you're happy. So stop headbutting my leg. Ouch! Ouch!
Hey! Seems like you've been busy since you woke up. How are you? Has the dust settled? Yeah, well, it's good to have a lot on your plate if you ask me. The work Four Eyes McShifty keeps throwing at me is annoying, though.
Oh! I know her! She's the Arcs idol who's always putting on concerts.
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Kuna. Pleasure's all mine. And,
Oh, I'm Hitsugi. Nice to meet you, too. I go to your concerts all the time. I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks. Moments like like these are what makes me glad to be an idol. You come to see my shows sometimes, but never give me so much as a word of feedback. Meanie.
Hey, sis. What's an idol? What do they do?
An idol's job is to,
An idol's number one job is to put smiles on everyone's faces. I use my voice, body, and heart to let everyone know they're not alone. I believe no one in ARC should feel lonely. We are all in this together.
You tell everyone they're always together? So they don't get lonely.
That's right. We can't do much solo, but together, we'll find our way forward. Some people try to do everything on their own. And boy, is it a pain to keep up with them. Oh, jeez! I gotta get ready for my next concert. Hope to see you there. Catch you guys later!
she was nice and friendly towards us too. Dang! You're kind of a big shot, huh?
Oh! Excellent timing! I was just about to call you!
I'm Aika, from the Intelligence Bureau. We met once before. Bureau Commander Kasra has instructed me to remain on this ship for the time being.
He's instructed me to be sure that the information the Intelligence Bureau provides is both thorough and consistent.
But really, I'm mostly here on recon.
You just came out and said it!
The commander still doesn't trust Earthlings. In fact, some of them have even infiltrated ARCs. Naturally, the Intelligence Bureau is a tad suspicious. Some of the Earthlings working with us might be spies.
So the Bureau's keeping things under wraps while going over everyone else with a fine-tooth comb. How very like them.
Agreed. That's why I'm here. As the Earthlings trust you two most, I'd like to commence surveillance with you two fully understanding the situation. It's less formal than it probably sounds. All I want is your cooperation in fulfilling the Bureau's request. I don't foresee there being any unreasonable demands, but I can't say for sure.
Did you do something, Aika?
I suggested we be trusting and understanding when engaging with a different culture. That's why I'm here. As someone who's already communicated with the people of Earth, I am here as a representative of the Intelligence Bureau. Burdensome it may be, but let's make the best of this partnership. What's wrong? Something off about me? My hair color? One of my distinguishing features, I suppose.
You can quit your poor attempt at deception,
Commander.
Like you, Aika has been touched by the power of Dark Falls. Naturally, you're able to tell. Around 6 months ago, Dark Falls' apprentice was revived. With Matoi's help, we were able to seal away Apprentice again. But
we slipped up. and this hair is the result.
By slipped up, she means we were extremely negligent. We got Matoi involved after she had just woken up, and we narrowly escaped the crisis.
Well, sure, but...
Sure, it'd be best if you knew the details. Tell him, Aika.
I inherited Darkfall's apprentice, F-Factors, from Itsuki and Rina. I mean, my companions. I was fully prepared to be sealed away. But Miss Matoi wished to save me. She manipulated the gathering darkness and attempted to seal it away once more in the depths of Lilliput.
At the time, however, Matoi was not powerful enough to control such tremendous F-Factors. Not only that, but she started to let the darkness gathering within Aika seep into her own body.
Miss Matoi likely expected that to happen. She'd make a far better vessel than I would, and she was fully prepared for the darkness to take over her body when she tried to save me. And she never looked back, even though she had become the profound darkness once before. That is when it showed itself.
What Arx calls Dio Hunal, the profound darkness incarnate. Its appearance was incredibly brief.
I didn't try to excite or awaken Apprentice. It absorbed the darkness from us and went on its way. It looked at Miss Matoi, but did nothing.
That's what happened. From there, we dealt with the cleanup. That was the worst part. Miraculously, Aika did not become occupied by the Darkfalls, but she was seriously corrupted. She did well to survive.
It was all thanks to Miss Matoi. After that, it took 6 months of treatment for me to recover. Now I'm in tip-top shape.
Matoi is in a short-term cryosleep to purge the corruption, so I've been following up on her progress. This isn't exactly her first time dealing with corruption, so the medical team is paying particularly close attention. And in time, this too shall pass. I heard from the medical team the other day. I think you will be able to see Matoi soon.
What I don't understand is why Dio Hunal did what it did. Why did it take our darkness and leave? I still can't wrap my head around it.
An excellent question. One only that monstrosity can answer. I'm sure you have some idea, though, yes?
Hey, you're just in time. Would you like to review Ark's history with us? Itsuki and Al seemed curious, so I was showing them a few documents.
We were basically digging through records on the sly up to this point. But now that everything's laid out in front of me, it's like, what was all that hard work for?
There was a time when Ark's concealed its history, but we've been completely open since our restructure. There's nothing here worth hiding, really.
Hey, Sierra, about this Shion person.
Wow, Al! Found your way to that record? Quite the info connoisseur, aren't you?
Who was Shion?
This may be a little hard to imagine, but Shion was an observer of our universe. She kept logs of its history, like a librarian. She was a pacifist, someone with full knowledge of the universe's history.
So, Phantasms know everything?
Pacifist, Al. She knew all, but that was the extent of her powers. She was inept at interpreting the emotions of others and decided to reach out to the people who were alive at the time. Photoners.
Photoners. The people who controlled this universe way back when?
The very same. Xion taught them how to manipulate photons, and that in turn drove the Photoners' development. But they went a little too far and ended up creating the profound darkness, which gave birth to Fallspawn.
Before creating the profound darkness, the Photoners did other stuff, right? Like make Xion do things for them?
Yep, you sure know your stuff. The profound darkness was the end result of all that fiddling around. The Photoners tried and failed many times to create a copy of Xion. Their final greatest failure gave birth to the profound darkness.
So Xion was amazing, and the Photoners were bad. But none of them are around anymore?
That's the rough gist of it, if we set aside everything they did to develop their society. Rough, but not incorrect. Also, I'm the daughter of Xiao, who's the son of the great Xion. In other words, you could say I'm Xion's granddaughter.
You're the granddaughter of such a great person? Then, does that make you a great person too, Sierra?
No question about it. I'm downright amazing. Go on, let the compliments flow.
Oh, nah. I mean, actually, yeah. One of the things Mother wanted us to find out was the location of the Photoners. But why?
I wonder if she was looking into the origin of ARCs rather than its history. Or is she after something else, perhaps?
At this point, it's impossible to say.
Accessing the ARC ship from Earth was a small-scale operation, but amazingly enough, it happened 12 years ago. Then, as of 2 years ago, it shifted to an investigation where people like Hitsugi started being sent here.
12 years ago. 2016. That's when ether communication technology was established and ESCA made its global debut. And 2 years ago? I can't think of anything major that happened on Earth 2 years ago.
I believe the cause is not on Earth, but here. Both 12 years ago and 2 years ago, there were major incidents here. Do you know what the common factor was between these 2 points in time? That's correct. My analysis indicates that the return of the profound darkness was the trigger here. I believe that Earth knew when the profound darkness would return and used that information to change their approach. It isn't yet clear how they're related, but based on the information we currently have, that appears to be the case.
But it's still just a theory, huh? I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could tell you.
Oh no, even just a theory is fine. I'm starting to connect the dots one by one and see where they lead.
greatly appreciated, ARCS operatives.
Though there are differences in the way we use them and their composition, ether and photons refer to essentially the same thing. That is why we were able to detect Hitsugi, or the sudden appearance of the enemy forces on the ARC ship. Ether cannot produce as much energy as photons, perhaps due to dimensional discrepancies. However, it excels at constructing information. In essence, they are particles adept at creating shapes or relaying communications. That said, as particles go, they are fundamentally identical. If the same principles apply, that opens up all sorts of possibilities. Sort of like a puzzle coming together. However, that also means they could monitor us in the same way. The other side must be able to use ether the way we use photons, so we need to come up with a countermeasure as soon as we can. You're talking about the Earthling's unique ability to materialize equipment, aren't you? I have an idea where that comes from. In ARC's operative terms, it's like a summoner's abilities, but for Earthlings. Hitsugi, would you mind materializing that sword for me?
Oh, sure. Ame no Habakiri. How's that?
Great! Thank you! As you can see, the photons in the atmosphere responded to Hitsugi's command and came together to form this weapon. While some ARCS ops are able to materialize photons like this, the Earthlings' method is a little different. Theirs is more fantastical. Essentially, whatever they visualize takes shape in midair. Only Earthlings used to ether can do it. Since their visualization is directly linked to the materialization, the ability itself is almost certainly more potent. The only bottleneck is that it lacks general utility, and there are very few people who can make use of it. Come to think of it, what did you call that weapon you materialized, Hitsugi? A Mano Hakiri? No, that doesn't sound right.
Close. It's Ame no Habakiri.
Does it mean anything?
Oh, I know! It's a weapon that shows up in one of Japan's Izumo myths. The sword used to chop up the 8-headed serpent Yamada no Orochi.
Whoa! How did you know that, Al?
I read that story in your room. There were lots of other books of myths in there too. All sorts of myths.
I do like mythology, but I'd say I also like heroic tales. No matter what actually happens in real life, reading a book about a hero and imagining it for myself, there's nothing else like it. You think that sounds childish, don't you? Go ahead. I guess I'm just as childish as I look then.
In regards to the Mother Core, I'm afraid not even the Intelligence Bureau has many details about them. We're basically leaning entirely on Hitsugi's information.
I wish I could help, but I'm afraid I only know a little bit. I've never even heard of the leaders or these disciples or anything. I only joined the Corps because I got an invite from Mother out of the blue to join their members-only social network. At first, I didn't fully trust them, but everything Mother said was spot on. And once I was able to enter PSO 2 for myself, I found myself trusting her implicitly. I remember at one point, I thought she knew everything there was to know. The only other members I knew were the student council members from my school. And Corey. In the end, that's the extent of my grasp on Mother Corps. I can't speak to anything else. I thought I knew more than I did. I hadn't changed at all, yet I'd convinced myself I had. I hadn't gained anything, despite how desperately I believed otherwise.
I've heard that before, too. And I agree. It is more fun when you don't know everything.
Hitsugi, is not knowing things really so bad? If it is, I'm the worst one here. I don't know anything about myself or anything that goes on around me.
No.
It's okay, Hitsugi. We've all been there. It's not too late to learn. We can find out together.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I never did tell you why our ARC ship moved near Earth, did I? Originally, I had applied to be stationed here once we'd bonded with Hitsugi and begun making progress on our investigation. Plus, there was a lot we couldn't tell just by analyzing the information we had brought back. And then, just when we'd learned of the danger the Phantasms posed from that information, we were about to investigate further. Then, Error Code Olympia, was it? The one that prompted Hitsugi and Al's forced return? I've confirmed that in that one moment, not only was I prevented from gathering more info, they also tried to delete the info I already had. It was on a completely different level than the fake avatar investigation. It was an act of aggression perpetrated by Earth against Oracle. As a result, we learned that there is an entity on Earth that is hostile towards ARCs, and so we brought the entire ARC ship here. This way, we can still go to Earth even if they try jamming our systems again. And since the ARC ship's own camouflage is flawless, they'll never find us. So we'll be staying at this world for the time being as we continue our investigation. Thanks again for helping me out. This is about those monsters that appear on Earth, the Phantasms. They use ether in the atmosphere to assume monstrous forms and attack others. What's more, they apparently often materialize as things all Earthlings subconsciously fear or inherently dislike. I guess a bad reputation is hard to shake off, no matter which world you go to. And since they're nothing more than ether, they can't even be seen by or affect people without the aptitude for handling it. Nonetheless, if left unchecked, the purity of the ether they're composed of will eventually reach a point where they can affect reality. On a different note, I've even heard rumors of phantasms along those lines, who have been known as angels and demons since ancient times. Interesting though that may be, we really ought to stick to gathering more practical intel. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to complain. At any rate, these phantasm readings have been rising in number recently, and ARX has been secretly handling them behind the scenes. They're using the info provided by the Intelligence Bureau's collaborator to quickly subjugate them before they become problematic. Incidentally, anti-phantasm combat makes use of special enclosed fields that civilians cannot enter, so you can go nuts when you fight them.
I had a feeling you'd call me soon.
Hakito Ane, you have gone too far in materializing such a large-scale phantasm. You're going to blow our cover.
Don't waste your breath on me. Go tell it to my emerald tablet.
What?
It's out of my hands now. It has become the perfect weapon, you see. It no longer requires my control in order to excel. I'm simply here to observe the conflict born of my greatest masterpiece. As its creator, I must revel in its glory. Now go, my emerald tablet. Make your glory known to all who look upon you. Be the herald of my infinite power.
What? Oh my! Hitsuki, yes? Why are you moping around by yourself?
Risa, was it?
Yuppers, that's me. What's up? Here for a plus-size order of my bullet between the eyes special?
There's just a lot going on.
Like you preparing yourself to be shot?
Not quite.
Not quite? So you've come between my crosshairs for a different reason, huh? So your brother passed. I see. You have my sympathies. I always wonder, though, how can you sympathize with someone else's mind? I have absolutely positively no idea about the subtleties of the heart, so I like to be frank when I talk. So, how did your brother pass away? Did he get blown to smithereens by a bomb? Was it horrific? Tell me all about it. Or was he flattened like a pancake?
I don't know.
You don't know? That's interesting. So you're saying he's gone. That's because you confirmed he died and identified his body, right? I don't need to know the details, but lately I've become interested in bomb-based destruction, and I'm looking to learn.
Thanks, Risa.
I don't know why you're thanking me, but you're welcome, I guess.
I can't exactly go and look at the moment, so maybe there's a chance after all. Next time, I'll make sure to check.
If you can't bear to look, ask me, okay? Anyway, if you ever feel like getting shot, just say the word. I want to shoot Al too if I can. I would be so very happy if you could arrange that.
Sis,
Al. And you too.
sis, are you okay?
I'm fine. One slightly worrisome conversation later, I feel just a little bit better now.
Oh, speak of the devil. We just heard about what happened with you guys. If my development had been better, I might have been able to handle myself with a little more dignity. If only.
Like I told you, if you were only bigger, I would have been bigger, and our powers would have complemented each other more. Anyway, something wrong, Hitsugi?
Well...
You don't look so good. Everything okay?
She's probably nervous because you teased her so much before.
Actually, her big brother died.
Whoa, that's serious.
Jeez, do I completely lack the ability to read a situation or what?
It's okay. Pretty much all my siblings died too. I mean, I lost them. Same difference.
It's not the same. And that's a horrible way to respond.
What am I supposed to say? I know. Bonehead, show us how you would console someone.
Good idea. You're so experienced. I bet you know just what to do.
It's okay. You don't need to comfort me. Sorry to worry you. If I keep moping, it'll just make everyone worry. I gotta change my expression so I'm not broadcasting it to everyone. Thanks, guys. I'm okay. Really. So, no need to worry. Let's go, Al.
I'm sure you realize this, but Hitsugi is pushing herself pretty hard.
You of all people know how dangerous that can be. Stick with her, okay?
I finished checking over the data, and as of right now, there are no major disparities with our hypothesis.
Sure, that's correct. But no matter whether it's photons or ethers, you are still strongly influenced by your emotions. Should you continue to mingle, be abundantly cautious, and be sure to obtain accurate data.
Understood, Lieutenant. What? You can see the Lieutenant? Just... who are you?
There's nothing wrong, Aika. They know all about us.
Really? But is it even possible that they could see you, Lieutenant?
Now this does take me back. I think I reacted the same way when you and I first met.
Lieutenant, I would like to be made privy to such data ahead of time.
Well, you weren't, because even I have my secrets. How about you, Aika? Regarding your activities when you infiltrated Earth, perhaps?
If you're talking about Itsuki and Rina, that isn't even a secret, really.
I've also obtained some footage of you dressed in a waitress outfit during said activities.
What? From where?
It just found its way to me. From Kasra.
Sorry, I've got something really urgent. Gotta go.
Sorry for the trouble. Ike is so devoted to the Earth that I'm worried she's pushing herself too far. This ought to be a nice little breather. It'd be doubly nice if that glasses-wearing devil were denounced too.
Mon ami, please forgive my urgency. While I am here, though, have you seen Josephine? I see. Where in the blazes have you gone, Josephine? The truth is, Josephine seems to have run away. I took my eyes off her for a moment to attend to some other business, and she took off. I don't imagine she'd have left the Ark ship, but still, oh, my beloved, wherever have you gone? In that case, all I can do is try to keep up. No, this must be a test of my love. You are testing me, aren't you? I will find you. Au revoir, mon ami.
Hey, boss! Good timing. Josephine? That's this thing's name? Must be the one of the summoner class's pets, yeah? Supposedly they're obedient and serve their masters devotedly. Thought maybe it might be your pet or something, boss. Hey, you! Would your owner be cool with you just chilling out here without a care in the world? Friendly little thing, aren't ya? Yeah, you're a good little one, I know.
Josephine! Thank goodness! Here you were the whole time! Josephine! Oh, how worried I was!
Are you perhaps this little one's owner?
Indeed! I am Pietro! Are you an acquaintance of Mon Ami here?
I'm more like a subordinate, I guess. I'm Io. Glad to meet you. Okay. You too, Josephine.
Come on now, my baby. Time for us to go home. Don't want to cause too much trouble. Ouch! Josephine, why? Is my love not enough for you?
I think your love might be a bit too much. Hey, Josephine. Head back with Pietro, okay? Your place isn't here. Come on, don't give me that look. I'm always here, so you can see me whenever you want.
Oh, Josephine! We're going home. We'll never be parted again. Daddy loves you so much.
Don't worry, you're fine. Everyone's a novice at first, but with effort comes experience. As with all things, one must be willing to try. So go on, give it a shot. Dupe yourself into trying the life of a bouncer.
I don't really think...
Look here, I'll even let you have these used soaring blades of mine, remarkably easy to use, at a fabulous discount.
Okay, this sales pitch is getting weird. Besides, I'm not in ARCs, so I doubt I can vibe with being a bouncer in the first place. Hey, a little help here, please?
Oh, perfect! I see this charming young lady is an acquaintance of yours? All the more reason for you to become a bouncer. After all, this fine class was established by our great friend here.
Really?
Lies.
Saga, I need you to work with me here.
I can't abide a lie.
It is no exaggeration to say that our great friend here helped make bouncers what they are today.
Really now?
Really? Right? Now that you mention it, you're right. Oh, I'm sure you must be ready to blush after hearing that, Saga?
Yeah, more accurately, it was myself and our friend here, though.
Saga?
It's safe to say that awareness of the class has spread through ARCs as a whole now. No lone entity was responsible. We must recognize that our friend here did their part. Katori, likewise, had an influence.
Saga? Wait. Had an influence? That sounds so feeble.
Sis, what does this all mean?
That woman is a liar, I think.
How could you?
Those two aren't members of ARCs, are they? You're getting yourself into trouble for no reason again. The same as you always do. I won't try to stop you. Much like Katori's PR activities, you won't stop helping people no matter what I say.
Oh, perfect timing! Come here. We were just talking about you.
You're roping the boss into our boss chat? Talk about fearless, Hitsugi.
The expression on your face tells me you wanted to see them too, you know?
More importantly, you're addressing the boss without, the boss part.
Oh, now that you mention it, when we met for the first time, I definitely took a more formal tack. But then I loosened up, probably after I shouted their name that one time.
We've decided to drop formalities with each other, but I feel like you should still show the boss some respect. Didn't the boss save your life?
You're right, Io. Okay then, I'll let the star of our little conversation decide.
What do you mean?
How about you get to decide how I address you? It's a little late for sir or ma'am at this point. Kinda weak too. Maybe master or your majesty is in order?
Man, you must have a weird perspective on the boss.
What? Like, boss? Sounds a little fanatical to me.
No, it's not. Boss is just the boss.
It is kind of weird, though. Which, I guess, leaves... Sir, or ma'am.
I think you missed the boat on that one.
Whatever. I'll just keep on keeping on.
Sierra, what's your job here?
Where's this sudden curiosity coming from, Al?
My sister and our friend here have to travel to Earth and fight and stuff, right? That's their job?
They do. Yeah, that much is true.
You don't need to go down there, Sierra. Isn't it your job to stay here and chat?
When you put it like that, Al, it sounds like I just sit around here all day gossiping about nonsense and slacking off. Hey! You know Al isn't going to realize you're joking. Come on now. Listen to me, Al. I have a job here, and it's a job that no one else can do but me.
What is it?
My formal title is the Administrative High Caste, specializing in calculations. But my main job is to regulate and operate the Ark ship. I run things so that everyone here aboard the ship can live a pleasant life. And I see that all Ark's operatives stay up to date.
You've been doing all that? It really didn't look that way.
Ahem! It's not very nice of you to say, but no matter what it might look like, I swear, I'm always hard at work.
Right, but aren't there Ark's ops in the field at this very moment? Shouldn't you be providing support and whatnot?
You underestimate me. Low-level parallel processing like that? I can handle that while we chat. Piece of cake. I'm just as good as Shao when it comes to admin calculations. He has beat me everywhere else, though. Besides, being here to address all of you is part of my job, too. A previous overseer, a photoner, didn't concern themselves with the people here, instead using them as pawns. That's why everything fell apart. A person's mind and soul can be weak, easily broken, but it can also become a brilliant, powerful weapon. I'm overseer now. I too am a person with heart. I'm not here simply to provide data, but to converse and assist on a more personal level. And that's why I'm so chatty. Now come on, gather around everyone and let's spill some tea.
That spiel would have been a lot more convincing without that last bit there.
Oh, you're by yourself. What's up? Oh, I know. You came to see me. Whoa, the life of a famous idol is tough indeed. Kurt, frankly, it sounds half-hearted. I'm a little hurt. Oh, I know. Maybe this getup will deliver a surprise or two. Well, setting your face to stunned. It's been a while since I showed this side of myself. In fact, I've more or less retired it. At Khosra's suggestion, I became lieutenant of the Intelligence Bureau. It's just a title, though. Cover for glorified paper pushing. If I am to be honest,
When you returned, I was scared. I wondered if one of my side effects might cause you to forget about my existence. Thankfully, it didn't. You remembered me, as did everyone else. Now, I no longer need to force myself to fight. I am glad that you've returned. And, above all,
I would much rather sing, dance, and put smiles on everyone's faces than fight. That's what I love doing most. The People's Idol Kuna is immortal. See you at my next concert.
What? What? An odd one draws near. And not for the first time. Gosh, I sure am jealous of you. All these strange people. Where do you even find them? You keep making all these wonderfully weird friends. Could you share him with me? I get a wonderfully weird vibe from him that really makes me want to light him up.
Hey, what's her deal?
I'm Risa. I am. And it sure is nice to meet ya.
Yeah, I'm Enga. Nice to meet you too.
I see you're being cautious. It's okay. I won't do anything to you. By the way, you use guns, right? Sniper by trade?
What makes you say that?
When you became cautious of me just now, I noticed your legs tensed up first. It appears you wanted distance between us. You didn't move an arm muscle, though. You're not someone who holds their gun at the ready. You create it yourself, don't you?
You can tell all that just from a handshake?
A sniper needs a sharp eye. Being able to discern when something's off is the most important ability to have on the battlefield. Oh, terribly sorry. I was just so happy to meet someone with the same scent. Hence the babbling. I'll be leaving now. I want to shower those strange phantasms from Earth in bullets. So many. I can't wait for them to die. It's a disgustingly pleasant sensation. And indescribably unsettling.
So, is ARC's one of those places where the weirdos run the show? I knew I heard him somewhere around here. Oh, hey, have you seen that lady around here? Come on, you know the one. Her name was,
It's Aika.
Right, Aika. Hey, it's been a minute, Aika.
It has. I never would have imagined the next place I'd run into you would be aboard the Ark ship Enga Yasaka.
Well, it's been, what, like a year since we first met?
I was still living on Earth at that time, so probably about that long, yeah.
To answer your question, I told you how the Earthlings and Arks have always been in touch, right? Well, there you have it.
Back on Earth, I took advantage of Earthguide while I handled things. And one of its members was...
Me. I lived right by the school she'd infiltrated. Anyway, she went to this school called Sega Academy, see? Just so happens to be the sister school of Celestia, where I went to school.
A whole lot happened there at Sega. I haven't forgotten any of my time there on Earth. I really cherish the memories.
I guess it was fate that brought us here again like this? At any rate, it's always reassuring to have a friendly face around. Here's to more good times together, Aika.
Yes, may our partnership be fruitful.
Hey, long time no see! Even after 2 years, we're still #1 in ARCs for Intel! That's right, it's us, the twin sisters, Patia!
That said, we've met you in the city a whole bunch of times, so that greeting probably wasn't necessary.
Today we've got something to tell you, and only you, about some intel we grabbed. You see, Patia is always first on the case with the big scoops. And we got in contact with a suspicious member of ARCs.
Well, we already knew something suspicious was going on, and that it was being caused by access from Earth. But anyway, before we knew what was going on, we wound up interacting with someone from Earth back when you were still in cryosleep.
You know, to tell you the truth, I knew something was fishy right from the start. Whenever we talked to them, their mouths would drop wide open, with a flabbergasted look on their face because they were so taken aback.
That's just because you were doing all the talking, rambling on and on at them. I mean, doesn't everyone you talk to react like that?
That isn't true! Our friend here always really listens to me, right? Right? See? I knew it!
That wasn't particularly convincing, though.
Yep! It gives me great job satisfaction as an informant when I have someone listen to me.
Well, as you can see, nothing has changed on our end. By the way, Patty, do you have anything to report about our visitor from Earth? Any observations as one of the first to interact with them?
Huh? Right. To be kind of blunt, they aren't that different from us. It's difficult to tell them apart.
Yeah, actually. Even though Patty didn't have much to say on the matter, what she's saying is right on the mark. Their fake avatars are so perfect that we can't distinguish them on looks alone. At least, that seems to be the result of the analysis by ARCs.
That's why we need to look into everyone who's recently joined ARCs really thoroughly, you know, with a fine comb. Leave no stone unturned.
Even if they are able to falsify their data, if we interact with them in person, they're bound to say or do something unnatural. With that in mind, maybe even Patty's brazen manner of approaching people isn't entirely pointless.
Gotta be first on the scene for the freshest news. That's the Intel broker way.
We'll continue to keep you informed.
Okay, understood. Next time, come explain the situation directly to me. Fret not. We can't ignore the problem there either. Farewell for now.
Adam, is there something going on with the Mother Core?
No, it's not them. That communication was concerning mediating the ongoing dispute in the Middle East. Apparently, mediation was not an option because the sheiks were making untenable demands of one another.
This dispute in the Middle East, would that be the one that gets covered by the news sometimes? Aren't the Earth Guides involved in that too?
Yep, that's right. Since the beginning, the efforts of the Earth Guides have been mainly rooted in dispute resolution and peaceful mediation. It's this current situation of confronting the Mother Core head-on that's weird.
Really, if you look at the Earth Guide history of setting out to parley and mediate between every country, this is out of the ordinary. The Earth Guides are an organization that supports the world from behind the scenes and leads the Earth in a better direction. Dealing with supernatural phenomena was our chief task in times long past, but now such matters are hardly our concern. As a result of the modern era we live in, people are fighting one another. Our opponents are no longer specific phenomena, but people. I could also call the history of humans a history of conflict. I think it's a terribly sad and foolish thing. All I want is to do something, anything with my power to make things better, even just a little bit. But it never seems to work out right. Why is it that people fight amongst themselves? Are we not all on the side of humanity?
Hey, look who it is! Fancy running into you here. Claris Craze mentioned you a couple of times, but nothing beats seeing you here in the flesh. I guess you could say it just feels more real this way. Obviously! That's my forte, you know? Think about what you're saying. Can you even imagine me in anything but tip-top shape? The thought alone hurts, huh? Now, Earth, was it? With all our new trouble dealing with things over in that universe, we've been a little short-handed back here. Claris Craze and I have taken it upon ourselves to patrol here, there, and every which where, whenever there's time to spare. I get that there are issues that need taken care of back on Earth, but hey, Ark still needs to keep the false spawn at bay, right? It's not really a matter of priority. It's just about putting the right people for the right jobs in the right places. We're good here, you're good there, and we're all in this together. That's what comrades do, right? That's why I'm super relieved, happy even, to have you back, my friend. Was that? I think I hear a call for help. And I'm off!
Perfect! I've been wanting to talk with you. A corrupted region has appeared on Ambeskia, but you knew that, right? As for why that thing appeared, it might be my fault. You probably heard all about it, right? It's the end result of Aika almost turning into Dark Falls. The F-factors from Apprentice that I took in were taken away by that person, by Diohunal. I think those factors are what triggered the corrupted region to start appearing on Ambeskia too. The corrupted regions that appeared on Navarius and Lilipa were also caused by the influence of Dark Falls, or the profound darkness. Sorry, I'm okay. The choice I made back when I helped Aika, I don't regret it at all, truly. Looking back, I can see now that I caused problems for quite a few people, but I don't regret it. Because even though something bad happened as a result, I think I did the best that I could. But anyway, it seems that Xiao and Sierra hold a slightly different opinion. If me or Aika are really the cause, then it's strange that a corrupted region didn't appear 6 months ago. And even if we are one of the causes, there should be other reasons too, they said. But there haven't been that many events recently that could be causing this, right? Yeah, the assault by the people of Earth, and Mother. The fusion of photon and ether. I suspect that to be one of the more probable causes, and it was perfect in terms of timing. The fusion of photon and ether might have affected the profound darkness. If so, we better do all we can.
Oh, look who it is! What? Is it so strange for me to be over on this side? The war in Oracle's world has calmed, so I thought I'd get a feel for things here while there's time. reports said that the situation keeps spiraling more and more, and could possibly even lead to total war in the not-too-distant future. And if I, standard bearer of the Ark's flag, can't demonstrate my power should that happen, I would have failed in my duties. Although, I'm not sensing any big changes. Gravity and atmosphere are fine. If this is it, anyone could exercise their true powers. But hey, the best case scenario would be if we don't have to sortie at all.
Huey, and you too! Apologies for the urgency, but we have an emergency! We've picked up a potent etheric signature not far from your present location.
Does she ever have good news? My goodness.
The signal is just ahead of your position!
Yeah, I gotcha. Just give me a second. You can rest easy so long as I, Huey, am here. Say, Sierra, I'm not really seeing any hostiles here.
What? The signal was right around there, but it seems to be decaying.
Such a strong signal, and that's all the fight it had? How displeasing. Oh, look who it is over there. Was this your prey, perhaps? How rude of me. I made a mere side dish out of it. But it barely put up a fight, and now I'm thoroughly unsatisfied. And you two are going back empty-handed too. Looks like no one's going home happy today, does it? What now?
Hey! You're getting a little rough here, aren't you? Absurd physical strength. I get it now. You must be the fiend the reports mentioned.
And if you're blocking my attacks, you must be one of the vaunted Council of Six.
Doesn't look like you're planning on backing down.
As I mentioned before, I find myself feeling distinctly unsatisfied. Won't you play with me for a little while? Not to hold back. Do try not to die.
You imagine cool.
Do try not to die. I doubt you would get close that. You think this is enough to defeat me?
Completed.
Is there anyone who can take the two of us? And you're incredible. You must have worked hard to get to that level.
Your praise honors me. You are the only one who said I've earned this power. I do so wish we could continue enjoying this little encounter, but I'm afraid something has come up. We will continue this later. Assuming that you're able to, of course. Farewell for now.
Phew. Oh, wow. You doing okay? We thought we were gonna find a dangerous phantasm, but running into her was way worse. I didn't even get the sense she was taking us seriously either. Who knows how strong she really is? Well, hey, it's a big wide world. I know I always have more to learn, and I'm happy for it. It makes me stronger, so it's worthwhile. So, you want to head back?